What's good, YouTube? Freedom My Productions here, man. Coming at you with another video. Hey, man. This video, we're gonna talk about something that went viral recently. It's about a cartoon character from Disney, believe it or not. This is from a kids show. It's called Hey AJ, right? I never watched the show. I don't have kids, so I don't never watch the show. But apparently, it's a show about this little black girl, and I think her family or something. But in the show, right? In the show, apparently she has this imaginary superhero friend, or I don't know if he was like a superhero character from the show, or it's like her imagination. But he's called Captain Durag, right? So this Captain Durag character, apparently, he has no superpowers. Apparently, his he goes around doing household chores or something. He cleans stuff up. That's about as far as I know. But he wears a do rag over his eyes and he uses it as a cape. Now this got a lot of people in the community pissed off. A lot of people in the black community pissed off, and 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 if for good reason. I feel like it's good reason. I hear a lot of people online saying like, "Oh, what's the big deal? It's just a little girl's imagination and just a do rag." Mind you, I have a do rag on, right? But the thing is, when a lot of people got upset. Let me get to this first. A lot of people got upset. It's because a lot of times people use a lot of things that people do in the black community as a stereotype, right? So they will use do rags as a stereotype to kind of make fun of black people. But like, oh yeah, black people wear do rags because it's a hair thing that a lot of people wear to either protect their hair or sometimes just to get waves if you have a low haircut or if you have braids. It's to make sure your hair is flattened so your braids look good so it won't get all looking weird when you sleep or lay down or something. But yeah, so they use a lot of common things that a lot of black people do in the community to make fun of them, and do rags is one of them. Hoodies. A lot of even though everybody wear hoodies, they make fun of when black people do it, right? The hoodie thing, the Trayvon Martin. I remember that was like a huge thing, saying black people shouldn't wear hoodies because Trayvon Martin, and stuff like that. Like they nitpick a lot of things black people do. Like women's hair or the big hoop earrings that a lot of black women wear and stuff like that. So these became like little stereotype tropes. Now, mind you, you want to make a superhero for a kid's show, we get it. But a durag, something commonly known that people like to use as a stereotype and a trope, you want to make that your superhero, and then I mean it's so many things you could do, and I hear a lot of people trying to take up for it, saying like, "Oh, just imagination." I seen some guy online talk about when he was a kid, he used to wrap his do rag around his neck, use it as a cape, and all this, whatever. I don't know nobody who ever did that, but if you did that, okay, that's fine. I think normally most kids would wrap around like a towel or something around their neck, use it as a cape. At least that's what we did growing up. But we talking about a kid's imagination. How about getting kids' imagination something that goes outside of stereotypes? We could have did anything where he has super speed, superpowers. He could have something to wear like I don't know. He wears a headband or something to give him powers, to make him fly or something. Not just a guy who wears a do rag and cleans up. It seemed kind of weird, seemed kind of stereotypy, especially for something to where you're appealing to black children, and only imagination they could think of is just a guy with a do rag cleaning up, and it's supposed to be like her dad, but in superhero form or something. I don't know, man. It seems weak and lazy, and it seems like an inside joke. I don't know. Then it goes even farther than that. Like I think his sidekick is a white bunny, a snow bunny. I don't know. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna dig deeper into it. But I want to talk about the writer real quick. The writer, her name is Camille Corbet. I believe she's Caribbean. I'm not sure. But recently, some interesting tweets had popped up about her. So this is the woman now who created this character, and she's the writer on the Hey AJ show, right? So this is creator. This is one of her. This is one of her tweets right here. Check this out. It says, this was back in November of last year. She says, the worst part about being a black woman is knowing that all the hottest dudes of my race are in jail. Okay. What else she said? This is from August of last year. I know I'm a bad person because one time, I dated this kinky ass white dude, and I made our safe word the N word, so he'll be afraid to use it. So she made her safe word when she was dating this white guy, the N word, so he'll be afraid to use it when they're doing their thing. Okay. This is her again, October of last year. Tyler the Creator is the reason I got into rap music. I literally didn't feel seen in that music genre until he existed. That being said, Tyler makes music for black kids who cry and watch The Color of Friendship when their friends say the N-word. If y'all remember The Color of Friendship, that was like an old Disney movie where I think this South African girl come live with this black American family, and she realized about how racism really affects black people or something like that. It's an old Disney movie. But what else she says? She says, I'm basically the soldier boy of dating white dudes. Whoo, okay. That's your girl, Camille. She's the creator of Captain Durag and the writer of Hey AJ. Yeah, these are her tweets. Now, I think she's Caribbean. I don't think she's Black American, or I don't think she's from the lineage. But I want y'all to check this out real quick. I want y'all to see what some other people had to say about this. So let's go.
Black History Month, y'all dropped the most stereotypical black superhero of all time in a black children's show. And his name is Captain Durag. His cape and mask are also his durag. He has a sidekick that's an actual fucking snow bunny. He lives in Slime City, which I'm gonna call Slime Me Out City.
I didn't even know that. Slime
Why the fuck not?
And the cherry on fucking top, the don't even have superpowers. Nor does this actually fight crime. All he is a garbage man that runs around
In purple fucking tidy whities.
like the least y'all could have did was to made it to where for every color durag he had, it would have gave him a different set of powers. But no, I guess that couldn't have made no sense.
Even though his name
Yeah, that would have been better though, actually.
and he
It'd
has
been something
nothing
different
to
at
do
least.
with Durag.
Someone at Disney is taking the piss, bro. Are we serious? They had that little ass kid talking about Captain Durag. Are we dead ass? Mind you, Disney owns all of Marvel. They can put Marvel characters inside their show, and all the Marvel black superheroes they can use, they make up Captain Durag. I can't even tell if this is ignorance or just being extremely out of touch, but whoever wrote this, bro, you know what you're doing, bro. There's no way you did it. And it could have been any superhero. It could have been Captain America. But why did they make up Captain Durag? I can't even help but laugh. Bro, whoever made this up, bro, you're finished.
In my 23 years on this planet, I never expected Disney to create a black superhero called Captain Durag who cleans trash, has a white snow bunny sidekick, and lives in Slime City. But here we are. If you don't know what I'm talking about,
that's
Disney
the
Jr.
theme
aired a show called Hey AJ, created by Martellus Bennett, and in episode 8, they introduced a superhero called Captain Durag. And just look for yourself.
Really, AJ? You're supposed to be cleaning your room right now. We agreed that you could only watch all the Captain Durag movies if your room was clean.
So not only did y'all think it was a good idea to make bro have a do-rag tied mask and cape that serves zero purpose, but to make him a glorified trash man too? And not only that, the shot where the mom comes into the camera is weird as fuck, because why are y'all showing a face full of ass to kids?
No bullshit.
Is Captain Durag supposed to be some type of representation? Like, am I missing something?
Oh, God.
This isn't what we meant when we said we wanted black superheroes without electricity power.
All right. So that's funny though. That's all right. That's just a couple of people who had something to say online about this Captain Durag situation. Now, I know a lot of people might say it's not that big of a deal, but you're doing this to children, man. You're appealing to the children. Now, I heard him say something about this guy named AJ Bennett. I think he might be the actual creator, and I think the Camille woman is just a writer. But regardless, yeah, I think Bennett is the creator. I think she's the writer and the creator of Captain Durag. But regardless, her and him both should have known better. And I think Bennett, he put out some tweets trying to justify it. And I read a little bit of what he had to say. He put out something called Captain Durag and the Liberation of Black Imagination. And I'm not going to read all of it because it goes on and on. It's like at least 6-7 pages, and it just runs on and on. I'm not going to do all this word salad, but I read a little bit. He says, "So when Disney gave me the creative freedom to build the world I wanted to build, I built the world that raised me. What a beautiful world it is. Captain Durag isn't a joke, a stereotype, or a gimmick. He's a love letter to the kid I was, and to every kid whoever felt their durag turned them to something unstoppable. Obviously, I'm bald-headed now, but hey, Captain Durag is the version of myself I saw in the mirror when I put a durag on. Bigger, stronger, faster, just like the heroes I fell in love with in my favorite genre of films. Blaxploitation films. Shaft, Black Dynamite, Jackie Brown, Dolomite, Black Belt Jones, Foxy Brown, and Superfly." Wait a minute. Why in the hell are you watching this as a kid? Do you know these movies are adult as hell? He said Superfly. You know what Superfly is about? That's not for kids, my guy. That has nudity, violence, all type of stuff in it. Sex scenes. He's talking about I think even Foxy Brown. I think Foxy Brown even is not a kid's movie. Like, what are we talking about here, dude? All right, anyway. Those were the giants who taught me swagger, style, and power before I had the language for it. All right. So that's him. That's his explanation for it. All right, Mr. Bennett. I see what you're trying to say, man. But blaxploitation films were just that. They were exploitation of black culture and black people. It was good for the 70s because it was like an inside joke type thing. But it's not something you want to revolutionize today because you don't have to do blaxploitation films today. We don't have to do that. We can just do regular stuff, represent the culture correctly. We don't have to have stereotype pimps doing karate. Or, Dolomite and stuff like that. You don't need that, bruh. You can just, and this is a kid's show. Why are you thinking about blaxploitation films with a kid's show? Blaxploitation films, most of them are rated R. If not all of them. Have some type of form of nudity and extreme violence in it. And stereotypes out the wazoo. Come on, my guy. You got to do better in this, bro. You work for Disney. Do better. And like the other guys say, Disney has properties to other real superheroes they could have used. She could have been thinking about Falcon or something, or Black Panther. Come on, man. We can do better. All right, man. I finna drag this on and on, man. I just want to address this Captain Durag thing. I seen this was like going viral, so I thought I'd put my 2 cents in it. And you guys put your 2 cents in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. If everybody just overreacting, or they're legit in their outcry in this. All right. Yeah, man, you guys subscribe to the channel, man. Freedom Out Dutch, man. Sub up, thumbs up those videos on the road to 1K. And like always, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace.